Darci's Corner. I'm feeling very nostalgic, I guess, or whatever. I'm feeling the feels about my dogs in particular. My current dog is very loving and very lovable, and I got her kind of towards the tail end of the pandemic. So she was expensive. She was $500. She's a mutt, but she helps a lot. Although yesterday she ate half my cheeseburger, so she's still in trouble for that. She zero guilt, none whatsoever. She's like, "Yep, and I'll do it again if you let me." She's a bad dog, and sometimes she's just a bitch. I mean, that's true, but she's very loving, and she makes me cry. But for the good feels, not the bad ones. And I think about the other dogs I've had in the past. We had a little Chihuahua and a little poodle. She was a Pomadoodle, and she did not like to get wet, whereas he did not care. The water was just fine by him. And I used to take them on walks around the pond that's next to me here, and they had routines. But if it was raining out a little bit, and then the rain got a little more intense, she would decide halfway through the walk she was going to go back. But the problem was, it was shorter to finish the walk than it was to go back. So I'm not taking her back, I'm making her go forward. And he loved the water, could care less, was having a good time no matter what we were doing. But she, on the other hand, was pissed. And I had to carry her like a good chunk of the way. And then when I set her down, she got as far away from me as she could, as she was heading back as quickly as possible, because Princess was upset that she was being forced to walk in the rain. It was so funny to watch their little attitudes. And, you know, he was very loving to me. He drove me freaking crazy with his anxiety and his need to have 2 treats instead of 3, or whatever. And he was always worried the other dog was getting more. But still, he was very lovable. And I learned a lot about my own anger dealing with him, because I had to just calm down and not get mad when he did something he shouldn't do. Because sometimes he would do something he shouldn't do, and then he would be embarrassed by it, and he would like come back and be all sorry, and I didn't have to yell at him. I'm like, I don't have to yell. I can stop yelling. Yelling's bad, because I sound like a crazy person, and I don't want to do that. And that little person inside that animal, sometimes they feel shame or embarrassed or whatever, but they also want to please you, and they think that their existence is pretty cool, and it is. So it's a win-win. Anyway, just been reflecting on my inability to maintain a steady relationship with a human. But with the dogs, it's I know what they're gonna do. I know she's gonna steal my cheeseburger, but I also know that she really wants to be with me and be around me and do stuff with me. And she thinks I'm great. No matter what. How do you put a price on that? Anyway, Darci's Corner. I guess I'm just feeling sad. But kind of happy too. I don't know. Peace.